day in and day out. You get better and better and better.
This one guy I go to Quest. You know they put the Quest labs in Safeways.
What?
Yeah,
That makes it pretty convenient.
yeah,
'Cause there's
See?
Safeways everywhere.
yeah.
That's amazing.
So the guy I've always gone to, he's from Scotland and he speaks with a Scottish accent. So I go and talk to him, and but they moved him to a Quest lab in a Safeway, or they
Nice.
built this Quest lab in a Safeway.
That is really cool.
Yeah, and he hangs out. He's a big screen TV, so when he's not working, he watches TV and big comfortable chair.
So the clinic that I worked in Alabama, and a lot of doctors' offices do this. I'm sure they do it out here too. Like LabCorp, Quest, these other places, they'll provide a phlebotomist if you send all your work to them. That is stationed in the medical office.
Oh,
And so, those guys have it made in the shade. That's a good gig. Big stick.
didn't even feel it.
Awesome. That's what you want to strive for.
How come this stuff is black? This wasn't black last time.
Yeah, it was.
Was it really?
Mhm.
So are you injecting black stuff into me?
Yeah, I'm injecting this iron, yeah.
Is it going to turn my blood black?
Well, your
Or
blood's
blue?
already.
Hopefully it makes it blue.
I'm not getting any. There it is. There he is. See, now I'm getting blood. And now I'm just going to go.
So you got blood coming up, and then once you know that, then you can inject.
Yeah.
That's an awful little thin tube.
Yeah, it is. So this is 158.
So the reason you log the times is why?
Because for this drug, we have to give it over 2 to 5 minutes.
Oh. And
But
then,
it's because you're filming me. I'm gonna have to stop this and move because I don't think I'm in that vein good. And I don't want to keep moving in that direction. Would you? Yeah, cotton ball.
That's
You
fine.
can see you're getting a little bit of bruising. I don't want that. Okay, just
Hmm. I'm feeling faint.
Are you?
No.
Oh, let me grab your Sprite and your crackers too. I did forget.
Oh, yeah.
No, sometimes with this iron, because it's so dark, it's hard to know to see that you're in the vein. And so
So you think you weren't quite in the vein?
yeah, I think it wasn't. Yeah, exactly.
And also, you didn't draw blood this time, right?
Correct.
Will you?
We will do that next time. The
Oh.
reason that they didn't do it this time is because there's not going to be much of a change between week 1,
Oh.
day 1 and 4 days later. We'll start seeing a change at week 7. I mean at day 7, excuse me.
You're gonna go in my other arm now?
Yeah. We're just going to rotate over here.
Get these open for you.
I put that on a little bit tight so that,
Oh, you're changing. I see.
yeah, sorry.
You're fine.
So that it'll hopefully not bruise. Too bad.
Should I sit up or?
No, you're good. It was just me.
These chairs are amazing. This is a specially designed infusion chair.
It is. But see, even a seasoned person after 20-something years.
No, this is great for her
will
to
miss
see
a
this.
vein. I mean, it happens. There's just not a whole lot you can do.
Sometimes when I had a heart attack and stuff, they had to always go into my hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you've got good veins, but for some reason, and I want to say we went there last week, so it could be that that vein is just like, yeah, I don't think so, not today. But yeah, it's really hard with this, with the iron. Because you can't, and you can have a few little bubbles here and there, but you don't want to be putting a bunch of air into a vein.
Oh, yeah.
Because it can cause problems. Make it tough. There you go. Take that down. Big stick. There we go. That did it.
Want me to do restart time?
Do what, babe?
An infusion restart time?
Yeah,
How did you know that that did it? I don't.
because I can see the blood.
Hmm.
So it was 203. Okay. Now we're there. But yeah, I mean, people miss. But you know, one of the things, and mainly I want to say RNs are the main people that are on the PIC teams. But you know, they have what they call a PIC team in the hospital. And those are people that they go and start all the IVs. And
What's it called?
PIC, peripheral something catheter. Like
Invasive.
right. But they go and they actually have all this fancy equipment. They've got like these ultrasounds and they run them on your arm and they can find all your
Oh,
veins
yeah.
and get a really nice IV in and draw blood from it. And then like phlebotomists can come up and pull the blood out of it.
So a phlebotomist is part of the PIC team?
Not necessarily. They're part of the lab. But that's just something that you can work toward.
Oh.
That's a really fun, I think it's a fun job. The nurses that do it, they love it.
And they just go around with a cart and get called room to room, just like you were saying earlier
Yeah.
with phlebotomists.
They'll get called into the OR, or they'll get called and, they'll start PIC lines and catheter, for patients who are getting cancer, chemo and stuff, and they have to get it so much, they'll put a PIC line in so that they can just inject the medicine straight.
Are you saying they put it in the neck?
Mm-hmm. Or they'll put it in through here.
Why there?
Because it's a direct, it's just a good
Bigger?
place. Huh?
It's bigger or it's closer
big,
to
yeah,
the heart?
It's big and it can take all the fluid that they're going to put into it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the reason you have to do this at a slower rate is because of the what?
It's actually actually it's pretty fast. It's
Mm.
just that's just the way that they say to give it.
So now you're adding saline.
This is just
to
normal
clean it?
saline, yeah. Just because, not that it matters a huge amount, but that iron can stain your vein.
Stain my vein?
Mhm.
Who would care if it stained my vein?
Well, let's say you were to have a true emergency and you went in and you needed the PIC team to come in, they would not be able to necessarily see. I I mean, I've always just been taught, because I've been doing iron infusions for so many years, and when I was taught, they were like always flush with just a little bit of saline to flush it on through so that it's not sitting right there on that vein. Staying up.
Oh, yeah, that would mess up their, whatever they use for their ultrasound.
It could, yeah. I guess. I don't know.
The one guy I go to mentioned that the challenges are like some really old people, like 90 years old, people with cancer or AIDS, that their veins really change.
Yeah, they can. Well, and you know, some people just are hard sticks. Some people's veins are really deep. They're good veins, and you got to be a phlebotomist and understand how those work to be able to get past the superficial stuff and down. Even if you don't feel it, there's something. There's going to be a vein here. You may not feel it, but if you know how to go after it, then you got it.
And that's what phlebotomists are good at?
That's what phlebotomists are great at. You know, and as a I mean, truthfully, you know, if you went in and got a job at a lab or like LabCorp or something, I mean, you could ultimately end up, you know, down the road working your way up into management and managing something.
Well, she'd be a very good manager.
Yeah, I mean, so there's so many opportunities in medicine. If you're not oohed out, then
What if you're not what?
if you're not oohed out,
What's ood?
just ooey, like goo.
Oh no.
Because, like, for me, I could literally walk up on this body that's been cut in half, and it would not affect me. But if you